Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. I haven't done a love reading in a minute, and I kind of want to do one, but this one's going to be a little bit different. I really want to do what are you expecting out of the situation or out of this person versus what to actually expect. Okie dokie. And per usual, even though this is more of a general basis, if this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will return some other time. Okie dokie. All right. What is something this collective you're expecting right now out of this person? What are you expecting out of this? Okay, wow. I got the Page of Swords and then the Tower. Then I got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Well, you're wanting something to pop off. I think that you are wanting a Tower moment to happen in this dynamic. And kind of what I mean by that is I'm kind of more seeing, I feel like your person is very much involved into another third party, another karmic situation, whatever the case is. I feel like you are watching this person very much. So you're hoping a Tower moment will erupt on their butt. An ending will take place. They will kind of come to their senses when it does come to this dynamic. You're watching this person very carefully right now. Yeah, the Judgment. You're waiting for source, your guides, to make that call for something to implode. Why? What else are you expecting? Four of Cups and then the Six of Swords. And then I got the Sun. I'm going to be honest for this collective. Like I said, don't make these details fit. You are expecting this person to kind of get over. I think you're hoping this person will walk away from these people, this person, whatever third party involvement they're involved in. They're clearly involved with other people right now, or a person. Again, it could be platonically, romantically, whatever. Again, it's very general. So whatever is going on, okay? I think that you are hoping that one way or another, they're going to get over it. They're going to give them the middle finger, and then they're going to sail their way right towards you. But again, I can't help with that Page of Swords. I think this collective, you are watching this person. And I always say, when it comes to opening up Pandora's box, stalking, on social media, be very, very careful when you do that, because that Tower moment, or that Tower is there. I always say, when you go out of your way to look up somebody's profile or, search them out, just be very careful, because you may see something you don't want to see. As bad as it sounds, I feel like there is a little bit of obsessiveness that is going on with this collective. You are really like eyeballing them, hoping an ending will take place. What's the six after Six Swords? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles right there. I think that you are in this spot where you want this person to work on themselves. I don't think it's so much that you just want them back. Yes, you want them to come through into your life to give you some form of peace of mind, but I think overall you do want this person mainly to work on themselves. I think you're really wanting these third parties or this third party to really get out of the way so this person can work on themselves. And here's the thing. I always say this about masculine energies and feminine energies. Feminines, you deal with everything internally. Masculines deal with everything in their external world. They're not going to handle the same healing format the way that you have. Feminines are more quicker to go into isolation sometimes. This person clearly is not. They clearly have distracted themselves with other people in this collective. In the nice way, you're letting your ego take over, and you're sitting doing when are they going to break up? When is that ending going to happen? When is my person going to have enough of this and move on? So here's the thing. This person is working on themselves. I will say that. But again, they handle things completely differently. Okay? With that Eight of Pentacles, they're saying they are working on, and that's something you're not seeing right there. You think, well, these third parties, these people got to get out of the way. No, they actually need to be in the way to wake your person up. Let me do one more as far as what else are you expecting out of this connection. Okay, but then the Eight of Wands came up in reverse. That's what I'm saying. I think, yes, part of this collective, you do want this person back into your life. You're wanting some form of reconciliation, but it's not so much, I think this collective, as this is going to come off harsh, you're not expecting this person to come contact you and, you know, ask for your heart and your forgiveness or whatever the case right back. But I think you're a little too focused on what they're doing in their world instead of your own, in the nicest way possible. I think you're wanting, maybe I'm even hearing this weekend for some reason, some form of action take place. This collective, you have not surrendered. And I think the more you watch on what this person's up to, whether it is social media, divination, like this, whatever the case is, the more irate and I feel like you're getting with that tower. I think you're creating a tower within your own mind. You could be in the spot where you may be coming up with scenarios that probably are not even there. Don't make it fit. There's clearly a no contact, you know, scenario that is going on right now. Like I said, I think, yes, obviously you want this person back into your energy field. I'm not denying that, but I think you kind of do the, when are they going to get out of the way so they can focus on, you know, themselves, so we can come back together in the nice way. You're going through the same thing right now. You need to, you're so worried about why this person's not focused on themselves. You're not focused on yourself. So how is this person going to move away from karmics and third parties and etc. if you're too fixated on what they're doing? Mirroring. Careful of that. Okie dokie. But let me now I haven't never actually used this oracle deck on this page, and I'm going to give it a go. I really now want to see what is something to actually expect, right? You know, to expect. Fame and renown. Jealousy. And then at the bottom of the deck, I got laziness and neglectfulness. That's what I'm saying. I feel it just said this collective, you're kind of neglecting your own life right now. Again, don't make these details fit. And this is going to come off harsh because I feel like this collective, you're so fixated on what this person's up to. This could actually have been like a fresh breakup, a fresh separation. You probably haven't been separated from this person that long because of the way of the chasing energy that I'm seeing right now, okay? Believe it or not, and I know this sounds like an eye roll, you are meant for greater things other than this person, okay? With that fame and renown, I'm literally hearing you are built for fame. Maybe this collective, you're meant to start a social media platform. You're meant to be in front of a camera of some form, okay? I brought up camera for a reason. Maybe you are into photography. That could be a side note of what I'm seeing. Maybe, you know, there is something about this collective. You are meant to be a star. The world is meant to see you, and I feel like that's what they're trying to align you on. I got the numbers 22 and number 11 is very significant to you, okay? I feel like this collective, you're it's like they keep doing the hey, focus, and you're not focusing right now. They keep doing, and I know when it comes to grief and healing and letting somebody go, that takes time, but I feel like your guides are like, I need you to focus on you, your career, you know, how to get your name out there, and clearly this is something you know you're meant for. You know you're destined for greatness. Again, I keep getting in front of a camera, okay? And with that jealousy, and it's like you are too concerned on what this person is up to. And that's where I'm saying, like, maybe this person, and especially if you're expecting a tower moment to happen, maybe this person is kind of living their life very well. Why aren't you doing that? You're a little too, as bad as it sounds, this may come off hurtful. You are kind of sending off negative energy to them because you want them so close at a greedy concept. That's not a way to go about things. You got to let go of control over the situation. And I like that it's always been said, if two people are meant to be together, you guys will be together at the right time. You're not going to come together when you're praying and hoping and expecting something to fall apart in their world because you want them by your side. They are giving you a harsh reality check right now. This person for right now is not meant to be in your timeline. You got to let them go live their life. Yeah, solitude. You need to be alone. Exactly what I just said right there. And patience. This is not a reading of this will never come back, so give it a rest. You really need to focus. And again, with that fame and renown, I keep getting camera with that word. And I don't usually pick up the word camera a lot. Let me see what else to actually expect. And one more and I'll be done. Revelation. with the Eight of Pentacles in this too. Again, they got to work on themselves, so do you. You're about to get opportunities coming real soon when it comes to in front of the camera, but let this person go. Jealousy does not look good on you. I love you guys.